The inner creative actions that are linked with the healing vibrations of a new dawning of your shifting in energetic paths of pure portals in dimensionality continues now, in seeing more unification. This continues to expand your motivation to create more for the new earth, where many have already stopped in their vibrancy, in focusing more on ascension for who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light. As you notice, in the determination to place more of your skills into placing every part of your awareness to connect with a more advanced energy system comes the reshaping in your life. This moment continues to be the elevation in your soul, in which you each need to focus more on this to allow for this transition to happen, in which you are not living in this moment if you are living in your head. The main focus then continues to be not living in your head, not identifying with any thoughts in your head as your own identity, in order to ascend beyond duality. As you notice, those who are identifying with every thought in their head develop an existence where they feel they are the mind, in separated thinking. This whole delusional head-made reality comes into action in seeing that such individuals often say, "I don't understand, am I not my mind? I cannot see what you are talking about, maybe I talk about suffering too much, but who doesn't suffer from depression sometimes?" As you notice, the path of the light exists beyond all of the stages of lower density, beyond all of the depressive states of being, into a magical reality where you are connected with inner creative natures. Those who are often living in the dimension of harm continue to focus on a path of self-destruction, instead of your higher dimensional self, into a more gracious nature. As you notice, the mind often makes many delusions that these transmissions are not serious, and are hiding something by talking to you in such a way, while that is not the case at all. This ascension process exists beyond all of the judgments of the lower ego self, in which the result continues to be in accepting all in a mature state of being, in not looking at another who are younger looking or older looking with disdain, including all judgments. You each have not witnessed these transmissions before in this lifetime, in which you see the path of evolution continues to be a vibrant one, which is created through a continuous allotment of ascended realms. As a natural receptive nature in being here to commit to more service, your own transformed state opens up the portals of downloading more information at a quick rate of being. Through connecting the bridges of your interdimensional selves, you are noticing that each of you are clearing the path for a unified state of existing in pure harmonization. It is not important to focus solely on those who are refusing to rise their vibrations, who are building a mental delusion of these transmissions to be from some devils, or demons, which exists as purely mind-made, not reality. That is part of why it is important to get out of the head-made reality, which continues to create the monster in the closet at night kind of reality, which as you notice is purely fictional. Those who are often seen as the devils are those who are creating hell on earth and ordering troops to kill, of those who are practicing ruthless actions, which are not kind in nature. As you notice, those who are shifting more in awareness connects with the balance of a new dimensional portal, where you are feeling more comfort in your inner self. In noticing that those who reject these transmissions are simply locking themselves out from ascension in this lifetime, this continues to be the strict reality of the light. In making these transmissions purely clear, there exists no room for creating harm to the body, including no use of drugs, no alcohol that is allowed to create an ascension for a leap in evolution. That maintains the natural receptiveness of a new earth balance, in which those who feel this is a joke are often holding themselves up from the fullness of generating more grace in life. As the natural reception to a harmonic range of energy portals, the divine consistency which places you in dimensions of pure light uplifts you into more abundance. Your own keys of entering the divine consistency in your life upgrades you into pathways of feeling more satisfied in your daily existence, in a fully conscious transition. It is the lower ego self which exists to try and force you into fearful belief systems, in which it is not important to focus on those who are not open to these creations. As you notice, the lower ego self often gives us many issues to handle as one cosmic crew, in which you see that it often exists to try and stop our inner ability to shine more in unity. The real reality of seeing interdimensionally into a higher stage of vibrancy connects you with the healing manifestations of source creations. There are no ways to prevent you from seeing the scope of a higher dimension as you are connecting with the synchronicity of blissfulness. There are many humans that see this form and automatically hold the mental judgments that this is about trying to mentally understand how a young form is able to create all of these transmissions. The lower ego self then says, "Oh, they are just channeling, that is all. They are not the galactic fleet. They are not the cosmic light team." That is often what is listened into by those who are unaware of how this works, and how our whole fleet exists as representation through this form in these transmissions, while those who are not creating these transmissions still need much inner work. This works on a path of awakening into the dawning of awakening, in seeing into the depths of more ascended realities of pure peacefulness. Those of you that are connected with the strength of unification comes the inner creative actions that are rare on this world. As you notice, everyone is not talking about our cosmic crew, as simply they are not in it. Just as everyone is not a professional athlete, with no work needed to rise into these fields, including everyone not being a professional musician. All of the hard work for ascension continues to be placed now, into the dimensions of blissful realities, all created from a oneness light field. We stand in eternal abundance. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.